The day is finally here.
Where are we going?
Where are we going? We are going to Dubai.
We are?
No.
Oh man, I thought we were going to America.
We do. I'm only joking.
Oh, that's cool.
Flying to Chicago.
Yamas. Hello.
The plane is here, we are here, it's a good start. We have to give way. Hey, pilot, stop. Can you see it? Another Air Lingus one, is it? Yeah. It's the friend.
Aer Lingus flight.
Right from Manchester to Dublin. That's a little marina. Clouds are over it. Really are Dublin.
Sweetie. Sweetie.
I will watch A Star Is Born. What are you watching?
Start again. My dad started again last night. Yeah.
You already watched it?
Because it's very... Welcome to Chicago.
Yeah, it was a clearer day when I landed last time, so...
Well, but I can see it and I know what, because we saw it yesterday.
Yeah. And here we are. We have the wife.
Hello?
And here we have a Volkswagen Passat. Oh, yeah.
Now that second toll.
Yeah.
Okay. Money ready?
Oh yes.
Money ready.
Money ready.
Is it okay?
Yep.
Oh, you filming? I keep on like,
I know.
go and walk to the windmill.
Walk to the windmill.
It's nice with all these picnic areas. It reminds me of Cyprus.
Yeah.
Come down and snack on these little cute little ducklings. But yeah, this year she picked last year a really awesome spot in our backyard to have a nest. It was very well sheltered. This year she had a pretty good spot. Come on, Brett.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, it's this churning thing. Yeah, the roar was. Yeah, this is a little roar, but yeah, it's a little bit. That was probably about, the location of that is probably about.
Hey, this is so much fun.
One of the favorite outdoor spots for photographers. This is, who
Yeah.
Ann works with. They do it a lot, but
Wow.
you can see over here there's a couple like in a wedding, someone in a wedding dress that they've done some wedding photos over
Oh
here.
yeah. Oh yeah.
There's no hands.
Oh, I know. I'll catch up.
board your next inbound train from platform number 2. Please use caution when crossing the track.
It is?
Water taxis, yeah, I've seen them.
They just have it in certain seasons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen them. Even when my parents were here. Did you see how Hector?
I did, yeah. Sorry, sweetie.
You do have to go up and down.
Yeah.
They want to have, insist on people using this property to have this little gardens.
So yours is the one that looks like limestone, the yellow one.
No, this is this one.
Or behind.
Floating flower beds.
Coordinate the microphone. Okay, the bridge houses are where the guys operate and open and closing the bridges. Those bridge houses are in the Beaux-Arts style once again. Stonework, very monumental in their design, the pyramid shape on the top, the urn that's carved into it, all indicative of that style. Also, the bridge itself was patterned after the Alexander III bridge in Paris, so that connection to the Beaux-Arts school is tied into it as well. Now, if you look to your left, beyond the bridge, at about 11 o'clock, you see a building that has a temple on the top of it. That building was originally commissioned as the London Guarantee and Accident Building. It's completed in 1923. The architect was Alfred Auschler, and the building itself is also Beaux-Arts in style. But if you look at the temple on the top, if you're an American, you're going to call that a Belvedere. If you're from Texas, like I am, and a few other folks in the boat, you're going to call it a Belvedere. But if you're Italian, you're going to call it a Belvedere. And that stands for beautiful view, which is actually what you get from the top of that building. It's quite spectacular. Now, by the way, if we were in Paris right now going underneath the bridge on the Seine River, the tour guides there would say, it is a symbol of good fortune and good luck to show your love for the person you're with and to kiss that person after you go underneath every single bridge. And you folks can share the love if you like to with us here on this boat today. Fire, they were ready for it. And then also the temple on the very top was a speakeasy during a time when liquor was prohibited in the United States. It's called the Stratosphere Lounge. As we head toward this bridge, I want you to look to your right. Another sort of grayish, blackish building is going to come into view. It's a flat roof building once again, steel and glass. This building was originally commissioned as the IBM building. It's on your right now. The architect was Mies van der Rohe, who's considered by many to be the father of mid-century modern architecture, or modernism. Less is more, less is more, less is more became so commonplace for many architects that younger architects started saying less is a bore. And they really wanted to move on and start creating a new style of architecture. And again, postmodern buildings try to relate to history, or to current events, or their neighborhood. The idea of the Beaux-Arts architecture, which is all that stylistic architecture related to temples, is what Ricardo Bofill, the architect, did with this particular building. Little dark squares, which are called spandrels, have little starburst shapes in them, or sunburst shapes in them. And that's sort of part of that styling and design that was part of the Art Deco movement. And that urn was a nod to architect Frank Lloyd Wright, who had a very famous career that started in the Chicago area. Of the actual lot. But also, as we clear the bridge, you'll see that the shading they use for the building is shades of green, much like the shades of the river itself. Also, you'll notice that the glass on the river, or the glass on the building, is reflective glass, much like the water is reflective. So all the elements of that building are tying into the fact that we're on this curved location, we're on the water, and the water is reflective the same way as our windows are. Now, top. That curve serves two purposes. One is actually a rain gutter for the building that gets water to not come directly down in front of the entrance. But also it allows for the top part of that curve to reach out further into the ground than the base level does, simply because the area in front of that building is a yard that has train tracks underneath it. And so they couldn't put the building's foundation straight down. They had to allow the top part of the building to stretch out a little bit by creating that parabolic curve. That is the oldest building on our cruise. It was originally commissioned as the North American Cold Storage Warehouse. It was a giant freezer. It was completed in 1898. The architect was Frank Abbott. When it was finished, it was simply a giant freezer. There were almost no windows on the building. But in 1981, architect Harry Weiss converted it into a residential building. In order to do that, they had to defrost the freezer. And that took 6 months. Coming up on your right is an older building that has since been converted into a residential building. This is the Riverbank Lofts. It was originally completed in 1909. The architects were Nemesis Fellows. It was a commercial building initially, but it's since been converted to residential. The conversion happened before the River's Edge Ordinance, so the people on the first floor actually have private terraces, as opposed to having to give that up for a public access way. Two, the architect was the architect was Lucien Legrand, the French architect, and we call those elements on the outside of the building an exoskeleton. And the reason for that is it allows for you to have as much open floor space on the inside of the building as possible. It's an apartment building, so by putting the skeletal structure on the outside, you have all these free spaces on the inside. It makes it much more desirable for an apartment. You can sort of arrange your furniture anywhere you like. It's a Montgomery Ward building. It was completed between 1906 and 1908. The architects were Barton and Martin. And these architects were big fans of Frank Lloyd Wright and Louis Sullivan. In all of my training here at Chicago, they've never told me where yards 1 through 31 are, but that's yard 32. And that gives you an idea of what this part of the river looked like before we started commercializing it, putting all these residential elements in. Sadly, they did go out of business in 2001. But now beyond her is another building. That is the last building that was the headquarters for the Montgomery Ward Company. Sort of cleaned up, being pushed forward. By January the 17th, they opened up the very last block, and the water started flowing. We had officially reversed the flow of the Chicago River. The counterweight weighs a similar amount, so the engine that opens and closes the bridge doesn't have to work very hard. As we clear this bridge, I want you to look to your left to the Kinsey Street Railroad Bridge. You're going to see a big slab of yellow concrete. That yellow concrete is the counterweight that is the opposing weight for this particular bridge. Now this bridge is always in the up position because the bridge itself is too low for boats to go underneath it, but it is a City of Chicago landmark, so it's never going to be tall. They got above ground. But they couldn't be wide on the riverside as well because they had to create a river walk. So all they could build on was that 44-foot wide or 14-meter wide piece of land is how that goes into the ground. That goes all the way down to bedrock.
Yep.
One of the reasons I always tell people, please join us every year on a river cruise, is because it changes. Everything changes. We're always building new things along. Exoskeleton. It was designed this way because this was a trading floor. In the old days, the way you traded for things was you do hand signals, and so they wanted a structure that had no interior columns, so they would have a free view of everybody trying to make their trades. It's now been converted to a health center and a bakery, so it's eat a donut, work out, eat a donut, work out. It's a nice self-sustaining building now all by itself.
Yeah.
Around. The pattern of the grid isn't quite as obvious with this building as well. Then the windows themselves have been pinched on the corners, so it starts reflecting. In 1996, and it was abandoned by the federal government / post office, and an absentee landlord purchased it with all these great ideas about what he was going to do with it. However, on your left is a brand new development that is doing it very well. This entire area on the left was originally slated and called River Line, and it stretched well beyond the curved building ahead. We'll talk about it in a moment. It has since been turned into two separate developments. What you're looking at right now is still called It's called South Bank. The River Line is going to be on the other side. This first building is called the Cooper at South Bank. Massive fire literally destroyed a huge part of the city of Chicago. Now the fire did happen, but Daisy was not the culprit. She was exonerated, and I'll tell you more about the fire in just a few moments. Daisy was actually exonerated by the city of Chicago in a council move. I'll tell you about the fire in just a second, but I'm going to stop because you can get a postcard that looks like that, be part of the picture. Being in high-rise buildings as a result. So we started building higher and higher and higher and higher and higher, and many people credit the city of Chicago as being home of the original. Up, down. elevator bridge, I want you folks to look to your left. Over time, the one that's straight ahead, its actual address is 150 North Riverside. The architects were Getchen Partners. The engineers for that building were an engineering firm called Madison Kolinzik. You can cover the outside of the building itself. Now coming into view on your left is Marina City. So this complex has multiple elements in it. It had 2 residential towers. But everything you could basically want would be in this building. You could live, work, and play with an office building and the marina and the retail corridor and the residential towers and movie theaters. Hotel and tower. Now this building is a style of architecture that Adrian Smith called heritage style because it draws its influences from a lot of different things. You'll notice there's little flying buttresses, a modern interpretation of flying buttresses on the first tier there. That was very specifically there to mimic what was happening in the Tribune Tower. But they are structural in this particular building. The very vertical elements of the building are meant to mimic the style of architecture. So they created this master plan for development, and the first thing they did was raise it 2 floors above ground level. And in doing so, they created this roadway without any sort of connection to the river whatsoever. So we have since started softening it by adding landscaping and other little businesses and structures, but still those 2 exposed roadways are just right there staring at us. Nicholas de Mela's Centennial Fountain and Water Cannon was completed in 1989. The architect was Dirk Lohan, who was a grandson of Mies van der Rohe. Right on the very front of it, you folks can see that little tiny pyramid. Love child between Mies van der Rohe and Bertrand Goldberg. Mies van der Rohe being all about mid-century modern and modernism, and Bertrand Goldberg being all about a city within a city and being an urbanist. The city of Chicago passed an ordinance that said no private development can happen on this side of Lakeshore Drive, which is the roadway we just went underneath. However, there was a loophole in the ordinance that talked about developments at the mouth of the river, and this being Chicago and all, they somehow were able to get this building passed based on that ordinance. But once this building was built, the ordinance was slammed shut. Wow. There will never be any private development on this side of Lakeshore Drive. We have to thank our city fathers for that. We also have to thank Montgomery Ward. See, Ferris wheel. Does anybody know where the original Ferris wheel came from, though? Chicago's World's Fair. One of our stars. The Great Condon Exposition of the very first Ferris wheel, started by a man named Ferris. And that original Ferris wheel, even though the one you're looking at right now is equivalent to a 14-story building, the original Ferris wheel was equivalent to a 20-story building and held over 2,000 people. It's amazing. All right, so folks, I want you to focus once again. Now it's on the floor.
Wow.
So it's $80 million to replace the paneling on a $100 million building. So no, it will be the tallest building in the world, designed by a woman, a female architect, which is awesome. Then also it'll be the 3rd tallest building in the city of Chicago. It's primarily a residential tower with a hotel on the lower floors. And the top floors, there's a 92nd and 93rd floor duplex unit, penthouse unit. Whoever ends up buying that unit will have the tallest unit, residential unit in the city of Chicago when they actually buy it. The building is actually called Aqua. It's also designed by Jeannie Gang, Studio Gang. It was completed in 2009. It's a residential building as well with a hotel on the bottom floors of it. And it also, she called that building a vertical landscape.
Yeah. Sweetie.
Awesome. First time in an Apple store.
I know.
See him David.
Screaming, Mom.
before. They have a restaurant with a signature. But sweetie, just look at that. That is breathtaking, absolutely. Look at all the sailboats over there. Sure. All the sailboats are all out. Wow. I can zoom in.
You can see Michigan easily today.
Yeah.
One day we're
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can go running and biking like, all the way along the front of the lakefront there.
Yeah. Sure.
Around a half marathon. Sure what the building is.
So it's the one on the left. Let's see if I can zoom in.
Yeah. And I don't know for a fact, but it's possible that that lower lump to the right of it is that building you asked me, that cosmetic building. Over here.
That's awesome. Looks like Miami or something.
You know how cool this would be during your show?
Whoa, that was... Oh yeah, it is, yeah. It's weird, I didn't actually see it last time. It was only when I went behind like a marquee or something. Sweetie, wave! Oh wait, I wasn't even looking at it. There we go. I don't know where we are. Where are we? Oh, there we are. There we are. Right there. Hello. Hello.
Put your hands up together.
Yeah. it's awesome.
Not just for people,
No, not just for people.
even the birds have fun.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you can see the difference in the water level. At one point, it's not a military facility anymore.
Sometimes it takes nearly, but that's over ice, isn't it? It doesn't take that long. I think the ice takes an hour to go around.
I'm guessing you probably have to go a couple of times.
Annual celebration. Soaring to heights of nearly 200 feet, the view from the top is absolutely breathtaking. And as you go for a
It's not one of those ones where you can rock
allow
people.
us to tell you a little more
Yeah, it
about
is.
the place Chicago revolves around. Navy Pier. Since 1916, Navy Pier has sparkled on Lake Michigan's shoreline and created millions of lasting memories for generations of Chicagoans and guests from around the globe.
It's the red dot there.
Since its
Red dot
inception,
down there.
the
Yeah.
pier has served as a military training
Something
ground,
similar to that.
the first home of the University of Illinois at Chicago, and a stage for the
But they would
world's
run it through
greatest
the rapids.
musicians at Chicago. Envisioned what is known today as Navy Pier. As an epicenter of arts, culture, and civic events, Navy Pier continues to shine on the lakefront, stretching nearly a mile into Lake Michigan, providing endless opportunities for discovery and wonder.
She went on that. I should really know that for sure, but maybe did the corporate outing on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the two thingies on. Oh?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, well, often when sometimes I'll stay downtown if I've got a dinner late at night and I just need, got a busy day the next day,
Yeah.
so instead of making my way home and just go to bed and turning around. Over there, it's like, yeah, you've got like the whole, that's interesting actually.
Exactly,
You get like
yeah.
the whole downtown
Image, yeah. That's really cool.
and it's almost a little bit like abstract art in terms of like
Yeah.
blocks of color because of the panels.
Yeah. Do you know that building wasn't there at all, was it? This
No.
here? No, so that is completely brand new.
That's what he was describing as
Right.
on Wolf Point.
cool though, because you know.
I wouldn't have known where I am, but now I know.
Paula, do you think you could reach over on that side?
Want to be able to?
Yeah.
It's a Powershot though.
Oh no, I know. Yeah. And, wow.
In a half mile, destination is ahead.
Rose applied all of her bug spray.
Getting ready.
Yep.
Down in there
Oh yeah.
at some point.
Oh yeah. Looks awesome.
Wow.
You okay?
Oh God, oh no.
Yeah. You'll be all right, I think.
Yeah, I know. It's inside.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Are people in there?
Mm. Look at the sand here.
Yeah, it's the limestone.
It's crazy, right on top of a rock.
It's the beach. I can go and maybe.
It's not the Mississippi, but it's.
Oh no. Yeah.
Hey guys, is this for sale?
Is it? Yeah. Don't look that bad. Wonder if I get under this. Oh, it's more than it looks. Way more than it looks. It is a shower.
funny, I was just going to talk about turtles. You might see them warming themselves kind of on the
stone.
And sure enough.
I wondered when I might
Another
see a
reptile.
snake. Yeah.
There's one in your garden next to your pool.
Making sure we haven't forgotten anything. Alright, so today we're heading over to Iowa. So it's been a great few days so far. You know, with the well, bike rides and all sorts, and then Chicago, and we've done that much. I can't list everything in my head right now. It's crazy. Yesterday was amazing with the walk, and so now we're gonna take it easy today and just pretty much, it's like a 4.5 hour drive usually, but we're taking more of a scenic route, so we can have a look through more towns and things. So yeah, it's gonna be awesome. So we got the GPS on, even though we actually have written instructions. So we've actually been told to ignore this because it's actually trying to get us to go down the I-88.
Yeah, which would be the fastest way.
It would be the fastest way, but we want to go on the scenic route, so we're actually going to head north to the 90, and then we're going to get on the 90, and then eventually get on the 20.
Yeah, but it's not an interstate.
No, it's not an interstate. It's a it's a
20.
US 20. So it's like a highway.
USA.
US 20. US 20. Yeah. So we got like.
It's raining, we're leaving.
Yeah. It's raining, so we're leaving. Yeah. So I'm just trying to figure out the wipers. So if I put that on there, so if I don't really want it on fast, that's probably the best option, I think. Oh, hang on. Oh, all right then. Oh, it's the sensor. Oh, that's why. All right then.
Let's go.
Yep, let's go.
Something Welsh.
Looks like a Welsh pub called the Village Square. It's got a Welsh flag outside. Well, it's got the dragon.
The cars are in the way.
That's interesting. Yeah.
So we're on the I-90 west, heading towards Rockford. How's
right.
the driver?
The driver's doing really good, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
The weather isn't. But saying that, it's better to rain today than when we walk around.
Chicago would have sucked in the rain, you know.
Oh, definitely the boat trip. It would have been a disaster.
The boat trip, but also everything. We wouldn't have been able to. We would have still been able to do most of the stuff, but we wouldn't have been able to go up. If we'd have gone up and looked out, we wouldn't have been able to see as much as what we saw.
Oh, we saw Michigan and everything. It was the perfect day. It wasn't
really
too
good,
hot.
Yeah. No, I know. We could actually see where my cousin lives in Batavia. We could actually see there's a big giant building called the Fermi Building, and we could see that. So that was cool.
Whoa, big lorry.
Big truck.
Yeah, truck. We don't call it lorry. We call it truck.
Yeah, it's a truck. We're in the U.S. It's a truck.
A horse in the barn.
A horse in the barn? No, it's a truck on the interstate. Horse in a barn.
So we had a quick Dunkin' Donuts stop.
Oh yes.
First ever. Now we're just heading past Dixon. Well, we're in Rockford.
Past Dixon. We're near Rockford, yeah. So.
Highway to the second exit towards Dixon.
Whoops.
It's trying to get us to still carry on going south, but we don't want to go south. So.
No, it's south.
This thing's been doing this for 2 hours. It hasn't recalculated yet.
No, because it still wants to show us the fastest route, and we do not want that. But it stopped raining.
A little bit.
God, it's so narrow here. It makes me feel weird.
It's a bit narrow. Yeah.
Cheers, everybody. That is one straight road.
That is a very straight road.
And I see a bit of blue sky.
Oh.
Are we still in Illinois?
Yeah, we're still in Illinois until we cross the river.
Now?
No.
Oh.
No. Mississippi River.
Ooh. Yeah, look how straight. Like an airport. And all the flooding everywhere here. It rained so much over the last few weeks.
Yeah.
music in the country. It doesn't look like it because there's no other grass. There you go.
This road is so interesting because it's called the Route 20 or Highway 20, if you will. And there's so much on this road, so many towns, and it's such a long road. And it's just amazing what you actually pass through.
Are there mountains in the back or is it clouds?
There won't be mountains, no, there'll be clouds.
It looks like mountains there. In the, no, I don't really see it. Filming in it, huh? We're in Elizabeth. Oh, it's really
I mean,
good.
I always heard it was pretty, but I didn't realize just how
I think we should
pretty.
stop and have a coffee. Then we can say we had a coffee.
Yeah.
That's on the right side of his rib cage. That game will be a 9 p.m. Eastern Time tip-off at Oracle Arena. Sando Chara, captain of the Boston Bruins, likely could miss Game 5, took a puck to the face in Game 4, the loss of the...
Just gone for a little stop in Galena. We attacked from these flies again.
Yeah.
They were in Elizabeth as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the Galena River.
Yeah.
Going for a little stop.
So,
turn
Galena
around.
Gazette. And then, look how nice this is. Wow. It's funny, it just simply looks like a flooded field. But maybe it is flooded.
It's the trolley.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know I am doing. Oh. Yeah. This town right here, this is where my uncle lives. And I've always known about it, I've read about it, but I've never known how actually beautiful it is.
Yeah, we can buy a house.
We can buy a house? Oh cool. I'll buy that one.
So we're just passing or crossing the Mississippi River.
Yeah.
Last bit of the bridge. The last bit of this. We took photos, that's why I'm a bit late.
Yeah, it's fine though.
So we are now we are now in Iowa.
I think this should be Iowa now, yeah. I think it should have been Iowa when we hit Dubuque, I think, but
Oops.
I didn't see a sign. So. Waterloo!
Got my view.
Our rental car view is amazing. What a wonderful day.
Alright, so you'll notice the transmission lines are at the corner. See the center post right here?
Oh yeah?
Yes. Probably where Butler and Buchanan County REC switches are at, eh?
Yeah.
It's a small substation.
Yeah. Look at that house.
I think that's Buchanan. Yeah. Oh, ECR?
Yeah.
ECI.
She is an encyclopedia for plants and things like that, and so that was her idea to propose that. So, yeah.
Were they into like plants and refuge and that sort of stuff?
They were really into nature. I don't think they were as much into planting. Stockman House, the hotel, Taliesin West.
Wow.
I'm still like, because they were asking me, so what do you think? I'm like, ours is still my favorite.
Helping it keep warm.
And in the summer, the leaves are there and it keeps it cool.
Yes, precisely.
Awesome.
As well, and even their coffee cups are very low. It wouldn't keep your coffee hot for very long, but it all still goes along with that whole linear thing.
Again, function wasn't the most.
Right. But for me, I think that's why I feel so at home here.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lindsay. Happy birthday to you. Yes.
Okay, now do you want to do one of your numbers?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
The ones you do remember.
That's where people pay a huge amount
It's amazing.
It is
I'm so glad we did this.
really amazing. That house is just something else.
We've
You know?
never been here before. You know?
But it's
Yeah.
nice that you do stuff that you know do the same tour with everybody.
To the boat.
Yeah.
Doing some
Fountain.
construction work.
Oh yeah, this is the boathouse. That boat is smashed.
Yeah.
That is a red cedar. Rail just went to the water. Lower your boat in and out.
Even the roof here is this.
It's the same.
That's the Cedar Rock where they got thrown off.
I think so.
Yeah.
we're on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Please don't throw us off. It's in here like a little kitchen or what is it?
It's a little quarters.
Oh yeah, a bed you could actually sleep. Oh, that's what it said. It's
Yeah.
the first one that actually
And then
you
the
actually sleep in it.
dock your boat in there, and then you
And
come up
could
here.
go in the main house. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
The winch.
Yeah.
That's
You're
quite
both
the
doing
electric
that.
motor.
That's pretty cool.
Even these shelves.
I know, all like thought about amazing.
Is that like a flood pump or something over there?
Which one?
There's like some pipes there.
That's an electrical conduit. That's a drain.
Ah.
That's an electrical conduit.
Oh wow. Of course, we have to find a park.
And we saw Nessie.
We did. Nessie's right there.
Everybody finds it in the Loch Ness because it's actually here.
Yeah.
Now it is. Wow.
You do it messy if she's just there to look at.
I know, that's it. 1 second.
See if you can do it. Watch your wrists. You flip flop. You flip flop your pants. What the heck?
I'm a lot heavier than the last time I did that. I nearly ripped my arms out.
I know, that's why I said careful.
Oh,
Yeah?
my arms.
Yes, no, and don't get sympathy. Oh, what is Lindsay? Oh, Lindsay conquers. Lindsay conquering the Nessie. Yeah, we found Nessie here.
There's Nessie.
Woo!
One starts off wonky.
I got
Wee!
my wallet in here.
Wee! Yeah, yeah, all these excuses.
A book full of excuses at home if you need some.
I know. Why we just said this and then you jump off?
Yeah.
Woo!
I'll not be jumping off today. Here we go.
Whoa. No, you don't jump.
That's plenty of right there. That's because it's all corn instead of hay. The hay ground looks so much nicer.
Yeah.
So here, this is Luxembourg, Iowa. It's the wastewater treatment plant off to your left there, Johnny.
Right.
Looks the duck sink.
The geese love it. Yeah, the geese.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the river valleys. They're full of a lot of hardwoods, maples, some maples, but mostly hardwoods.
The green ones still look better.
Yes.
Mr. Cup.
She got the dozer.
It's
all right.
Look at this, though. So that's where you're starting to see the Mississippi River Valley.
Yeah. Wow.
See the limestone off to your right?
Oh yeah.
Turkey River.
Turkey River.
So the little
Very
turkey and the
brown
big
again,
turkey.
like the Cedar River.
Yeah.
It's very
Most of the
brown.
rivers around here are brown.
Well, it's been raining. It's a lot. You
Well,
know.
yeah, you just squeeze through that bit.
It's quite something, huh?
It is, yeah.
Woo! It's higher than our park. Big boats on the.
Yeah, on the Mississippi.
So they market how many feet high at such and such a location. It's all arbitrary. They just basically put a stick in. Ink lines in it. So, okay, like these situations.
Yeah. He's just sat there. He's been a part of the tree.
Hello.
There's a buffalo.
Blackhead, catfish, walleye, salver, shovel-nosed sturgeon.
Where's the sturgeon? Down here? Yeah, there's the channel cat. Common
These
carp.
ones. Are these
Yeah.
like the sturgeon?
Very, very.
Here, they look like this.
The sturgeon of the kind of dipped up nose. They don't necessarily. Is this one down here? He's just sort of chilling there. Trout? Oop, sorry, dude. Yeah.
Did he wave at you?
You just run away.
Don't film me.
You're shy.
Yes. See the turtles? The hearts all snapping.
Look at this. How big they get.
These are painted turtles. Oh yeah, these are mussels.
They're making buttons out of them.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
What is
Possible.
it called?
Some done.
These will be the John Deere executives and the hospital executives and the college
Yeah.
executives. Because I'm turning.
$1 million warehouse?
Okay, I'm getting ready to turn.
Uh-huh. Got it.
Yeah, you get plenty of time. I'm
Yeah.
not going anywhere. There's a lot of traffic.
Dodge Street.
That's
Like this at night.
Right? Our hotel for the evening?
But it was in Minnesota.
Days in.
So you didn't
We're 210.
see you in a bit.
All right
see
then.
if we can find some cream.
Oh, it's okay. Here.
There you go, sweetie. I'll let you do the honors. So.
Oh, we both got it.
Oh, did we? No, that's so you can go find a chick at the bar and give her the second key.
Wow.
All right then.
That's
So
big bag.
we're here in Dubuque, here at the Days Inn. This is I haven't talked to the camera much this trip. You have.
I have.
Yeah, you have. Let's get some light in here. All right then. This is actually quite nice. It's really warm in here. Is it warm? Is that blowing out warm heat? No, it's cold. But very nice bed.
Very big.
Oh, yeah, this is actually quite nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we did quite well. We found the rate on the internet, but we didn't book it via
And we
the
did not
internet.
find the internet wasn't that big bad.
No. So it just goes to show that they obviously had quite a few reservations. So, yeah,
So you get a key and I get a key.
yeah. All right then. Very nice. Shall we do the bed test real quick?
How is it?
It's really comfy, actually. Yeah. Go on, you do it.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how that would have looked, but it looked really good. Yeah. Wow, car show.
What a coincidence, huh?
I know.
But it is a coincidence.
Yeah, right.
It was. Yes.
You drove all the way.
All right, so I'm gonna whip it around.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
There's your SS.
And here's the other side of the car show. Yeah. Look there. MG. That's the only non-American vehicle ever. I don't know. Yeah. It is. We got Mustangs. We got lots of Fords. Lots of this Plymouth, I think. Of course, lots of trucks. Oh, Chevy Nova. There's that Chevy Nova again. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Well, good morning, Dubuque. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, so did you sleep well?
Yeah, thank you.
I know, we slept remarkably well. It's, it looks like we had some sort of slumber party, you know, with all the pillows. It looks like we built a fort, you know, but,
I did.
yeah, it's actually, pretty cool. Yeah, so, I would recommend this place. If you're just looking for somewhere, if you happen to be in Dubuque, and, just, you know, like passing through, they were really, really good. They matched the internet price. I think I probably said this yesterday, but either way, they're really, really good, really nice people, and you know, it's just a really okay place to stay. It's, I mean, I have stayed in a couple of hotels here in the U.S. that were more expensive than this one, but nowhere near as nice, and it has a pool, so we're not going to use it, but you know. Look at those two snowplows just sitting there, chilling. So what did we just find?
Cable car.
Yep. Nice.
Here we go. Please do not stand up until the car stops at the top. Thank you.
This is awesome.
Does it have a weight limit on it?
Yeah, it does.
So there's the first bridge, you can say.
Oh, there's the other one coming.
Uh-huh.
So right about here, you're halfway, right?
Do they just use this to ferry people, or would they put like materials or anything?
No, there was this doctor had his office on the bottom of the hill, and he built it so he could get home for lunch.
All right. So where is it? So Minnesota's over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's Wisconsin.
Oh, sorry.
Wisconsin. Yeah, sorry.
Right,
Wisconsin, Illinois, Iowa.
Right. Wow. Wow, that's pretty cool.
So that tower, that big one there, that's a 2,000-foot tower. Yeah, from here, you heard that yesterday, right? From here to Prairie du Chien is the longest stretch on the entire Mississippi River. Wow. Where there's only the bridges are that far apart. Wow. How about this church?
That looks pretty cool. Yeah.
One of the 6. Look, they have like a copper roof there.
So here we go.
We are in Iowa.
They've increased the speed limit on the bridge to 45, Len.
This is so cool.
So Johnny,
Yeah.
see how the bridge is open? The railroad
I see
bridge
it.
is open.
Yeah.
And it'll stay open until there's a train.
Yeah.
And then
When it's
Oh, okay. So
rotates shut.
so it stays open for boats most of the time, and then it closes for trains.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
So that's, Oh, Johnny, look at the train. We're going over top of the bridge.
Oh yeah.
And that train will be a mile long.
Yeah.
we go.
Wow.
See, it should be coming out below you.
There's this.
And it's,
Yeah.
actually, it's kind of neat.
Oh, there it
Up
is.
the road a little bit.
Yeah. That is cool.
Let's see if we can beat him. Are you ready?
What do you think, Johnny? Beat him?
Yeah, go ahead.
Just step on it?
Wow.
Oh, he's waving.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
That's really cool.
It is really cool. I don't think I've ever been like side by side. Is he waving back?
Yep.
Yeah, you did. You did wave back.
Oh, that's cool.
Trivial honk.
Oh, that's kind of a rule thing. But look at this. You're going to meet another train here.
Yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've cut over in my career as a scrap handler. I've cut apart many of those rail cars.
Wow.
Cutting torch.
Yeah.
You can drop one of those by yourself in a day. Cut it up into 5-foot pieces.
I was just about to say how big a piece is. Yeah.
5-foot steel.
5-foot steel.
That's the minimum.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry. Yeah, that's
where they're
yeah.
green.
the biggest it can be is 5.
Is 2 pulling and 2 pushing?
Yeah.
Wow.
And each one of those is about 3,500 horsepower each engine.
Wow.
So there's 14,000 horsepower pulling that particular train.
My.
Buy these.
Yeah. The like river boats.
Florida or Texas or.
Although some of these seem to have,
Golf carts.
permanent sewer things going into the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, almost all of these lots, Lindsay, will have those. See those?
Yeah. They just bring their own pipes and just they're only push fit. I think most of them.
These ones are cool that come out, isn't it?
Isn't that
Just
something?
add so much
Yeah.
in.
These are not cheap ones.
No, these aren't.
Usually on the bridge, the bridge piers, you can see an extra 10 feet.
Wow.
Well, like the harbor gates aren't even open.
No, yeah. See the gray gates here?
But you could see when we were up on the cable car, you could see that how much higher it is than the
harbor?
yeah.
So, yeah, I would say no boats are coming
No.
in or out.
Yeah, that will be where they start normally,
Yes,
won't it? Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
There we go. Ready? Open 9 to 6, the Crystal Cave. And gift shop.
Look at this road. It's a bit like yesterday on the house.
Yeah.
An arrowhead. Is he into an arrowhead?
Nails.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the.
Yeah, that's what we were gonna do.
So we'll stop here first. I'll tell you a brief history of the. And then as you come back by me, if you look back towards the red light, you'll see this formation that's called a column. A column forms when a stalactite and a stalagmite grow together. So it just touches the ceiling and the floor all the way.
Wow.
So if you look back towards the red, you'll see that.
Yeah.
Brown color. You'll also notice that they're flat or broken off at the ends, and that's again because the miners would have been way up here. So when they were crawling through, if they couldn't fit under a formation, they break off the end. So we do have some broken ones from that.
Oh my, look how thin that gets.
That would drive. Oh, I couldn't do that. Yeah, I couldn't either. Quite claustrophobic because you've got to back out the way you.
And it's dark inside. It's not so bad in here, but if you go, you can't get your arms out.
They were coming out with carbine gas lights.
Whoa, look at this. There's another one of those.
Oh, here, yeah. See, that's how they grow together.
Yeah.
No, they look like races or.
They look like fish.
Honeycomb pillars. Yeah, they do. Well, look at that one. That one was awesome.
It's got a pig snout on it.
Yeah. Wow. Look at that. What is that? Is that like
It's dripping here.
Is that water or is that just a net? That looks.
Cool.
I think it's water. That looks.
If we can look at it.
Whoa. This way. Wow.
It's a nice temperature down here.
I think so.
Flashlight up to it. Can everyone see that?
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah. So this is solid brown onyx. This is also some solid brown onyx.
Wow.
This big chunk here is a ton or about 2,000 pounds of the stone.
Wow.
And then if you look at the ceiling, you'll notice this crack up there. So this is called the lifeline of the cave. This is where the cave started. So around 2 million years ago, this is where water would have broken through the surface and then created the opening for the cave. So that's where it all started around 2 million years ago.
Wow.
This tunnel after the T-Rex here.
That's the T-Rex right there. Yeah.
Oh, you can see the teeth.
Yeah.
Those formations are called cave flowers or anthrodytes. These are very rare formations. They're actually only found in 8 other caves in the U.S.
Wow.
So those are the prickly, sparkly ones all over this area. Those are cave flowers or anthrodytes.
One of those fell down. It was
Yeah, I'm not so happy right here.
Cave, it weighs 3 to 4 tons. So that's 6,000 to 8,000 pounds or about the weight of a full-grown elephant.
Wow.
So look way at the top for him. 60 feet, and then it's closed off from the outside, but this is how the miners would have gotten in and out of here. This is also the biggest natural passageway, so it wasn't dug out, but it's pretty spacious.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
And then we're going to do a little bit of backtracking to get to a different part of the cave. So
Last place I would choose.
What's that?
Get married. Yes, would some people get married?
Yeah. Some people get married here.
So more soda straws, and then we're gonna loop around and we're gonna exit back through the entrance. We would usually go that way, but there are a lot of tunnels that way and no formation, so it's not a lot of fun.
There we go. Wife Vader. There we go.
You are my husband.
So deep.
Yeah.
I feel like we should drive up to this church and look down. Let's do
Yeah,
that.
sure, let's do that. Wow.
Have it?
That's nice. That is cool. Yeah.
So there's the big power lines. See how they take the curves, they follow the ridge?
Yeah.
What do we have here, Johnny?
Substation.
Woo! It's the Makokata Valley.
Downtown.
Wow.
Very
Wow,
cool.
they're
This is
pretty.
brand new. This,
Do you think those pillars are finished?
yeah,
Wow. Pretty cool.
that's brand new. This didn't exist.
Well, look at that. Look at that view as well.
There's your upstairs, downstairs
Yeah.
house right there. That was Lindsay, what Lindsay was talking about. So sometimes
Yeah.
On the hill, when they build on the hill.
Coaster.
Oh, it does. Look at the road. It goes.
yeah. These
Boy,
guys are-
everyone's got their haircut, don't they?
What does that mean? Oh, end of the road.
Didn't see any road work that started.
Oh, look at that road.
Oh,
You're
this
up
is so
and you're
cool.
down.
There's a tractor. That's horse hay.
There we go. Found Manchester.
Good.
Go where we want, we end up in Manchester.
Yeah, always end up in Manchester. Yeah.
But it looks really.
Good. There he goes.
This is just not.
I know we could have walked in there and back.
That would not be the same
I
fun.
would never have seen this, so you know.
It will be. It's be coming down any minute. Here it comes. It's shaking.
That's your drop. It's the biggest drop that I get all day.
I get the little goodie bag.
Oh, really?
It's quite handy though.
Sign in and send it back.
We got so excited we forgot the... Do you actually have the eye drops?
No, not yet.
Oh, no, not yet.
Okay, I see. Yeah. I didn't realize it was that close, you know.
Yay, finally!
That's pretty good. Yeah.
My credit card.
You know, the last one that I rented when I was here was a hybrid.
Thank you.
I pushed the button, I couldn't hear anything.
Got it? I prefer horses. I prefer horses.
So we've just been into Walmart and just to get a few snacks and things. Yeah, Corolla's ooh, Ruffles, all right.
Nice.
Got ourselves a Milky Way fudge. That's weird. I've never seen one of those before. And a Gatorade, which we have seen. But this little shopping trip was actually so we could, and then it's Jim's birthday later. So yeah, so we needed to find a Walmart and get some stuff. Oh, what do you think?
Yummy.
It's huge, these places here. I'm not used to supermarkets this size. So we were in the grocery side, which is over there, and then we said, oh, excuse me, can you tell me where the candles are? They were like, wee, all the way over there.
You couldn't even catch up with me at the guy.
No, I know. So you need segways to work in there, or you need to be like super fit.
There we go. There's a nice little spot for you.
I'm gonna go get my grill on. Oh yeah. This is pretty cool. So shiny. So shiny. I'm gonna get my grill on. Gonna earn me some man cards. Oh yeah.
Barbecue.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody out of my way.
Yep, Corolla's driving the car.
Why is it?
Oh, handbrake. No, it's alright, it's alright.
Oh, big mistake.
I know.
Already.
In the US, people don't really put on their emergency brakes.
I go a bit brave, huh?
Yeah.
Drive around here.
Yeah.
Now it's locked me in.
Yeah, it has a bit, yeah.
Oh, I'm driving on the wrong side and you don't even say a thing.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
You don't even say a thing. Nobody's coming, nobody's coming. You didn't even say a thing. Bad man. And it's all on camera. I go here, there's nobody here really. Nobody's coming, nobody's coming, nobody's coming. It's a nice car.
It is a nice car.
What's that noise? Somebody's coming. Somebody's coming? Well, actually, I'm not in the road though.
No.
I'll go another round.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably one of the nicest cars I've ever rented. Yeah. I always seem to rent nice cars in America. I don't know, like, you know, like from what I'm expecting, you know, so last time I was expecting like a Honda Civic, and they gave me a hybrid, Ford Fusion hybrid, which was really nice. And then this time I was expecting a Toyota Corolla.
You got your Corolla.
I got my Corolla, but we got
a Volkswagen.
Volkswagen
Better.
Passat. Yep. Okay. So we just pulled in. We're down in is it downtown Cedar Falls? This?
Well, I think so. Old Cedar Falls. Maybe.
Old Cedar Falls. Looks really nice. Cute, quiet little area to pull off. And then over the bridge there is the really cute old town. Really nice old town. Yeah. And this here is the Cedar River. Yeah.
That's the rail.
That's the rail in the background. Medal of Honor Bridge. No, I don't think they're bad boys. So here we have the river, crossing over the bridge. And just over there, rail. Looks like they're building a bike track.
No, I meant the guys on our car.
Oh, I see. So what's this here going to be? Okay. I do. So here's the old rail crossing, but some of these are, that one doesn't look like it moves, you know, for boats to go under it. So maybe... Oh. Yeah, that's a good point. You won't be getting any boats going down that.
Can you see it? The river comes
Yeah.
down there like a...
Yeah, I can.
They're behind. Maybe
Yeah. Yeah.
That's supposed to be a hotel. Murphy will go crazy though, won't he?
He will.
we jump though.
Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jim. Happy birthday to you.
Very nice. Thank you.
Worst decorated cake ever.
Beautiful.
It's got my name on and everything.
I'm going to make a wish and blow out the candles. Ready?
Yes.
Very nice. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Corolla's trying to feed the horses some peppermints, and it feels like it's going to rain.
I think it's thundering.
Yeah. Horsies! Horsies! Come on!
Come here.
Well, we're getting some reaction.
Come here. Good boy. No, finally. And you? Hello. Good girl. Good girl and boy. Well done, you too.
Hey, buddies.
You're awesome.
Hey, buddies.
Well
Yeah,
done.
there you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's really nice. Took me about half an hour, but thank you.
Yeah. We wanted to say goodbye.
Oh, look, there, look. I got
2 more horses to say goodbye to. Come here. Come here.
And Rosie has some, I don't know.
Yeah, Rosie can. Yeah. Oh, it's okay.
It's actually Bailey's, I think.
No, she's sucking it.
Is she?
Yeah, look.
Like it?
Oh.
Yeah, you're a good one too, aren't you?
Some sort of animal here. I don't know if it's injured or not.
Oh, it's like a groundhog. A wood.
Oh, it is a woodchuck. So we pulled off the road here. This is Center Point, but this is just the first thing. This isn't one of the ponds or anything. It is a river. On the map, it made it look like it was a tiny. It's a full river. Huh. It looked like
big on the map.
Right. Of course, it's very nice here.
God, look at all the wood that must have been just swarmed on.
Yeah. So this is obviously yeah. This is obviously a place you can dock your boat. And yeah, look at all those branches over there. That this must have flooded quite badly.
Okay, here we are on the reservoir.
Yep.
Trying to get to the beach there on the other side.
Yeah.
Very, very many flies.
Oh yeah.
Because everything is flooded and so humid and just full of flies.
Yeah. They were attacking me like crazy. They don't generally attack me. I've never seen anything like it. Wow.
Very low.
Yeah.
Well, the water's very high. We are very low. It's very pretty though.
Yeah, it is.
Getting out of the car and look at this. Look how pretty this is. Man taking a photo.
Taking photos.
Johnny parking up. Oopsie.
Well,
In the reservoir.
we are in the reservoir. I know. It's a really nice beach, is this?
The weather picked up out here.
Yeah. Really nice.
What a lovely place.
That was really nice. Yeah.
And the river. The river on this side. And the river, wow, on this
Yeah.
side. And the driver.
and the street and the river and the co-pilot and camera woman. Woo, woo. Oh, here, look, all this happiness. See the river. We're going to Waterloo, so we're staying straight for that.
Yep.
We're on our way back, not home just yet, because we have another one last night.
Yep.
Yeah, we're heading from Hudson in Iowa back to Batavia in Illinois.
Yep.
To catch our flight tomorrow afternoon. So the weather is cloudy, which is good for traveling.
Yeah.
The driver is tired but okay.
Yeah, the driver's good. That's fine. So this is currently hour 1. This is the first hour. And we've got like 4.5 hours in total. So we've been on the road about 20 minutes so far. So,
yeah. See you later. It wouldn't be a proper journey traveling from from Iowa to Illinois or Illinois to Iowa without a bit of rain.
Yeah.
That must be a theme going on here.
We haven't even got, if you look at this, we haven't even gone far away from Waterloo really. And then, you know, we're still on the 380 yet.
Yeah, the roads are very wobbly here.
Yeah.
Here's Brandon, where we yesterday saw the biggest pan in Iowa.
Yeah.
That's exit 49. Oh, you're making it cool.
Sorry,
It's cold.
I'm just trying to
A little peeing break
yeah, pee break.
at Davenport, or just before Davenport.
Called the Iowa 80. There's a place called Grandma's Kitchen. Nope, never seen a truck inside of a rest stop before.
We're kind of running out of room for the coffees and milkshakes and stuff, but it's not like we have a poor man's car, because we have some in the bag.
Yep, totally.
So do you want my...
So
You're finished,
I'll finish this, and then we'll sort that out. So.
No. The only problem now is we have to find our way back out.
Yeah.
We're going... I don't know where we're going. Over the bridge?
Oh, we'll figure it out. So this here is the world's largest truck stop, the Iowa 80, and it's phenomenal inside. It's amazing. There we go. If I can just get a better view of that.
It's a shop.
It's everything. They've got giant trucks inside. It's just amazing. And look at all these semis here. There's rows and rows and rows of them all the way over there. Iowa 80 kitchen. Brilliant. Oh, and I got a hat.
You got a hat?
I got a hat.
I don't got a hat. We are in Davenport, Mississippi River.
Actually, we're in LeClaire right now. We're in LeClaire, Iowa. And we're about to cross over.
Yeah, you can see it. Whoa, the Mississippi. I can't see it on the other side. I stay on this side.
Fun fact, this right here is where American Pickers is filmed. Well, actually, the guys live here, so this is why, you know, so
we're staying on it, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, here.
Illinois! Welcome to Illinois. Do, 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 do. All the way. Well, nearly all the way. And now, Johnny can't figure out how to drive this one. Good job. Good job. I'm playing a song for Murphy. Murphy, just for you.
And another train. Look at the size of that. Double decker.
It's the first train we actually have to stop for.
Yeah, it is. We've been lucky so far. We've seen some that are like way over a mile long on this trip. Hopefully this one isn't buzz as much.
He's trying him to wait for him.
See, this is the problem. This guy's sort of caught up. And these people want to get on that silver train behind. There's no tunnel, there's no nothing, and he's waving at him to hold up. I really hope the train driver sees him. Here in uptown, downtown Geneva, and it's so nice here.
Very, very, very.
Look at this wonderful waterfall here. Water feature.
First time we actually rained in.
I know. So we got ourselves some frozen yogurt.
Oh, that's what we want to do.
No, exactly. I'm just having a walk around. So nice.
Oh, it's our last day and we're leaving. We're on the way to the airport.
Yeah.
The driver's very sad. Oh, we have to pay you now. We have to look.
Yeah, we do, yeah. We gotta
On the bus now.
Set down about 30 or 40 miles, which will take us over the Midlands.
We saw this already when we came.